YouTube is an untapped platform for brand awareness online. Attention and emotion are the cornerstones of a successful ad, and if you can deliver these things in your ad, the viewer is going to remember your brand. TubeSift partnered with the company Realeyes, which is an attention and emotion measurement software, on a project to analyze a few different ads for their attention and emotional response. And since it was just Halloween, we tested Halloween candy, just to keep our ads within a specific context. So today we're going to do a deep dive into attention measurement with YouTube ads for these Halloween candies, and we're going to show you exactly what brands need to do in order to make effective brand awareness ads on YouTube. We're going to show you the number one most important thing that you need to have successful brand awareness ads.
There are times I wonder, why can't I wear white after Labor Day?
Something on your mind? Chew on it. Twizzlers.
So as you know, that was a brand awareness ad. Usually these are very quick, short ads that remind a viewer about your brand. Typically big brands do this, but small businesses can do this too as well, just to remind loyal customers of your brand or remind potential leads about your brand as well. These can also be done as 30-second ads or so, where you actually are delivering a message, you're having someone speak to the camera, or you deliver that message with text animations, whatever it is. It's essentially something that's just going to remind a viewer of your brand and keep their familiarity up with your company. So what we did with Realeyes was we pulled a list of the top Halloween candy. That was just our case study area, and we used the video ad vault to find the ads that were running for these certain candies. I don't remember if we did Sour Patch Kids, but that's one of my favorite candies. Whenever I go to the movie theater, I just can't stop eating the Sour Patch Kids. I just keep eating them until my teeth hurts. It's not good. And then when you brush your teeth, it ingrains the sugar into your teeth even more. But anyway, so I just did a search for Sour Patch Kids here in the video ad vault, and this pulls all the ads that are running for Sour Patch Kids. And here's one here. It's just an example. Simple, quick brand awareness ad right there. But did it retain my attention? Did I lose focus? What was my emotional response at the end? That is where Realeyes came in. And so what they do is they show these ads to a test audience in a safe, private environment, and they measure the response, the emotional and attentive response to these ads. So Realeyes broke this down in a blog post that they did here, and they published recently. And so here they talk about their measurement. So they measured the ads in three components. It was capture, retain, and encode scores. So capture expresses the typical time for viewers to show signs of distraction from the start of the video. And in this study, the average, it sounds like, was 4.3 seconds. So as you know, on YouTube, a viewer can skip your ad after 5 seconds. Sometimes with these shorter ones, these are non-skippable. So you have more time, but also you don't have too much time because you want to get your message across, show your brand, and leave them with a positive emotional response to having viewed your ad. So then next up they had retain, which tracks the share of attentive audience by second 15 or until the video end. And then encode, which is a 1 to 100 index that tracks the ability to encode the brand message into the brain through emotional engagement. The score for that on these ads was 18.2. And they tell you how they do it here. Realeyes uses front-facing cameras in a privacy-safe manner to measure naturally occurring human response, as often viewers watch video content from their PCs, laptops, mobile phones, and tablets. So each video was viewed an average of 163 times by an audience representative of the U.S. general population. So some of these Halloween-themed ads that were published in 2021 had quality scores of 2 or 3. But essentially what they discovered with these tests was that advertisers can lower the cost of media outcomes with better creative. So what does that mean? If you're paying money to serve an ad to viewers that could be potential clients, become a potential lead, you want to retain their attention throughout the duration of your ad and deliver that positive emotional response to your brand and have them remember this positive emotional response to your brand next time that they see your brand. Maybe they're on your email list. Maybe they see another one of your ads. Maybe they're curious enough and they go to your website, so that you want them to leave them with that positive influence. But in order to have this effect, you got to have powerful creative that doesn't distract the viewer's attention and keeps them engaged throughout the ad. So by having that more creative ad, having a more effective ad, you're going to be able to lower the cost of your ad spend, because you're going to be able to convert more viewers and have a more positive impact with each of your ads. So Realeyes says here that their preview tool estimates the true cost of a quality exposure by determining the effectiveness of creative in taking advantage of every ad impression. So they say, if we presume the average CPM of our Halloween ads was set $10, then the effective cost per quality exposure, known as QCPM, would be $30. That's a 3 times gap between the price of impressions to quality exposures. So it pays to invest in great creative. Only 2 ads in this study had QCPMs under $20, and one ad approached $60 of QCPM. And the average creative efficiency was a low 37.4%. That is it's a marginalized case study because this was just Halloween ads. This was just our first project with them. We're going to be doing some more collaborative stuff in the future. But Halloween candy, people typically know it. These ads just serve as a reminder that, this candy still exists. If I saw her Heath Bar ad, I'd maybe be like, oh, maybe I should make Heath Bar cookies. But anyway, it pays to have strong creative, and that's what's most important here. And here's what advertisers need to do. Realeyes says that there are many opportunities to place your brand in relevant contexts with little competition. And that's according to TubeSift data, and that's just in reference to our use of placements. And if you can place your ad on a video where you know that your audience is going to be watching, and if you make a creative ad that's going to resonate with them, you have a very high chance of converting that customer, reminding them of your brand, whatever the intention of your ad is. And that's where using TubeSift for your placement targeting will save you time and money on your ad campaigns. Realeyes also says test your creative before every campaign, even if using videos that previously performed well. The world changes constantly. What performed in the past may not perform as well now. So it's good to test your ads beforehand, or if you are going to start running them, run them to a small audience, see how well they perform, and then go from there, make necessary decisions. You can ramp up your ad spend if it performs well, or turn it off if it's not performing well. Maybe try a different ad angle. And that's also the third point that Realeyes brings up, is take some chances with creative and test it for attention. You can be more confident on which ads will perform well and eliminate media spend waste and high QCPMs while driving more sales and market share. We always recommend trying different angles of your ads at TubeSift, and that way you have options and you can see what performs well, what resonates with different viewers, and all of that. If you do need any creative inspiration or insight for what ads are working, what messaging is working, you can always pick up a video ad vault license where you can search all the ads running on YouTube. Let's say, you do something in e-commerce. Let's just look at all the e-commerce ads that are out there. Here's one in France. You can see where these ads are running. Here are the countries. You got all the countries listed here. But you can see all the ads that are running. Here's one that has almost 3 million views. Let's check this one out. You can see the view count here has been going up. So this ad is clearly working because it's been getting served to more and more people. So this clearly it's an ad in another language. That looks like Portuguese to me. But you can also filter out by country. So if I just want to see ads running in the United States, I can do that here. And oh look, that ad's running as well. But you can also just go ahead and click there and see what the ad is
Se
like.
você quer vender online, seu negócio precisa se destacar. Vá para o Wix.
So, it's got some text animation right there. It's got some, chill music, and it didn't stay with one shot for too long. It's transitioned to the next shot to retain attention. So that's probably why that ad is performing well, which is what we saw with that chart there. But you can go through and just see all the different ads. See, here's a different style ad. Looks like...
wow, look at this.
Oh, here's an ad before an ad.
94% of people believe company culture is important. If you are someone that is trying to start a Shopify dropshipping business or an Amazon FBA business in 2020, you are literally...
Yeah, so different style ad here. It's not... different style ad here. It's someone talking directly to the camera with a little bit of graphic animation, and then we're also getting the captions below. And he tells us right in the beginning, if you are
someone that is trying to start a Shopify,
dropshipping business
or an Amazon FBA business
in 2020,
you are literally doomed to fail.
You're doomed to fail. So if you are running those kinds of business, that's the hook. He did that in, just over 5 seconds, but he qualified the viewer. If you run any of those stores, if you hear that you're going to fail, why am I going to fail? You might listen there.
Shopify released.
You can go on to see what these people are doing, what these advertisers are doing, just to get ideas for your messaging. So that's just one option that you have in order to see what is working on YouTube right now and guarantee that you can deliver effective, creative as well to keep your ad costs low, as Realeyes showed us in that study. So that is all we had for today. It pays to invest in quality creative. Take your time to research what you're going to say on your ad, how it's going to be delivered, test different angles, have several ads, and also use placement targeting so you can deliver your ad where your viewers are watching. So that's all we have today. Please look for more case studies in the future. We're hoping to do some more research projects with Realeyes to measure attention and emotional response to ads. We're going to be doing it for some other kinds of ads, maybe e-commerce. We might test some Black Friday ads, see how those perform. We got some options out there, but yeah, look for those in the future. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, and we're going to be delivering more stuff to you just about every week. And if you would like to pick up Video Ad Vault or TubeSift licenses for that searchable YouTube ads database and for your placement targeting to save you time and money, you can pick that up in the description. And yeah, it's going to help you keep your ad costs down and guarantee that you have positive, effective creative. So that is it for me on this blog post. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.